Hey everybody, hope you're all doing well. This is Queen of Light 1111 here with your energy check-in. So in today's reading, we're going to be looking at the current state of the contract, okay, between masculine and feminine. So we're going to look at where things are today with this Akashic Tarot as far as their soul contract with each other. So if you guys want to book your own Akashic Records reading, or if you want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, then go to queenoflight1111.com. And don't forget, I have the King of Shadows 1111 YouTube channel as well, where we channel all the divine masculine energies. So if you are not a subscriber of that channel or even a member, please consider joining me, at least on the free platform there. And if you're interested in special readings that are for members only, there is a membership plan for the King of Shadows 1111 YouTube channel. And just newly announced yesterday on my Instagram for Queen of Light, you guys know that I have a beautiful new puppy. His name is Viking, and he is going to be 11 months old this week on the 7th. And so I have an Instagram for him, Viking underscore the underscore chow chow. So Viking underscore the underscore chow chow. If you guys are interested in following us and our adventures, please follow us on Instagram. And he also has his own YouTube channel, which actually is doing pretty well. We've been uploading some shorts just about, what he's up to, what he's doing. And that Instagram is all about chows. I will link that to the end of this video if you guys are interested. Obviously no obligation. I mean, it doesn't cost you guys anything to follow us on Vikings accounts, but just if you guys are interested, if you're animal lovers, dog lovers, chow chow lovers, if you're just interested in seeing what we're up to, what he's up to, then follow us at Viking the Chow Chow on Instagram, and All About Chows on YouTube. All right, let's get started with the bottom of the deck for the current state of the contract. We have the King of Scrolls. So this right away tells me that there's a lot going on the masculine side right now as related to the contract. Because the King of Scrolls is all about this energy of someone who is learning, okay? He is a man of learning, a person of learning. And he's in this energy where at least in the connection. So whether it's you in your own masculine energy or your counterpart, your outer masculine, this is an energy where, he's really kind of learning more about himself, learning more about his relationships, learning more about his journey, and really starting to gain more clarity. He's really thinking about pursuing new interests, whether it's like learning something, attending a lecture, maybe getting some counseling, maybe teaching or being taught. But this is all about learning. And if you are a feminine watching this could be you, right, in your active energy of wanting to learn more, grow more, teach more. So I do feel that in the state of the contract, the theme of today's reading has everything to do with learning. Okay, how you're learning, what you're doing with the learning, being open to guidance. Okay, sometimes we're like, oh, I've been in this journey for so long, I know what I'm doing, but you know what, we don't always have all the answers. Sometimes the lessons maybe look the same, but the the lesson may be a little different. And so being open to learning is important. And by the way, it's 11:11 right now as I am recording this. So I love this, that there's a lot of learning going on. The first card that we have for the state of the contract is the Seven of Scrolls. So keeping in line with the scroll energy, right? We have the King of Scrolls at the bottom of the deck. Now we have the Seven of Scrolls. The scrolls to me are a lot like the swords cards. And so when this card comes up, it says intricacies and industries. And I always see this card as building, right? You have to look at every single brick that you're building. And there is going to be an extended portion of this reading for level 3 members of this channel only, where we're going to look at every single card and we're going to see how it affects the masculine and how it affects the feminine. And then we're going to look at where is the contract headed and as related to masculine and feminine. So if you are a level 3 member of this YouTube channel, please go to the community tab for the extended portion of this reading. And you guys, if you're, level A, 1 or 2 member, you're always welcome to upgrade. There is an upgrade button. For those of you who aren't members, consider joining. Excuse me. Okay, so first card for the state of the contract, like I said, it's this energy of building. I really feel like there is a rebuild going on with masculine and feminine, and a rebuild of their contract. I also feel that divine masculine and feminine are looking at every single brick that they're putting into place now as they rebuild their foundation. And I feel like, they're paying attention to the details. They're paying attention to their strategy. They're paying attention to their lessons. Like, oh, this happened last time, I'm not going to repeat it this time. Or this didn't go that well last time, and so I'm not going to do this. Or this went well. And I just feel like both masculine and feminine are very much in this energy of paying attention to detail, because they have something very, very long-term in mind. So right now, the state of the contract between masculine and feminine is that there is a rebuild happening with the connection. The next card that we have here is the 5 of Roses. It's called the Garden. So when this card comes out, you see this little boy, you see this, little girl. And so when this card comes out, this is very much the energy of, it could be children, it could be your own inner child, but there's very much this energy about, change, benefit. It's this energy of taking things lightly. It's this energy of, focusing on opportunities, to mend, to make amends. It's about going back to this place of innocence. I also do feel like that this could be an energy of the arrival of children. Okay, so maybe masculine or feminine, have children, or someone is going to have a child. But if that's not the case, then leave that. Okay, so just don't get all caught up in it, because that is another meaning of this card, is the arrival of children. And children doesn't have to be just human form. It could be puppies, it could be kitties, it could be anything. It could be nieces or nephews, or it could be anything that you nurture, that could be your child. It could even be a project that you're birthing. Okay, so it could be a lot of different things, but the whole point of this is that it's a time of innocence. It's a time of newness. It's a time of an arrival of something or someone, or a situation that you would nurture. And I also do feel like that there's going to be a great deal of focus on that particular energy, instead of, your own, individual issues. So I do feel like real change is happening as we are rebuilding. Real change is occurring and is giving both masculine and feminine and this connection the opportunity to mend itself. Now, the third card, this is very interesting that this has come up, 8 of Scrolls, Paths Unknown. So I do feel like there is this energy, absolutely, with masculine and feminine, that, right now things are unknown, right? We are rebuilding something. We are spending time, maybe on our own personal journeys, taking care of ourselves, our inner child, or growing or birthing a project, or taking care of, pets, etc. And so right now it's like the path is unknown. And so this card is all about this energy that you both have been traveling on a path that's very known to you, right? You guys have been on this journey. Oh, okay, we had separation because the karma came in, or we had separation because he had to do something with his family, or we did this and came back together, and then we left again because this happened. It's like you guys know your patterns, right? And so you've been on that path. And so all of a sudden now, as you're rebuilding, as you're focusing on other things, this path is showing you that there's other paths, that there's this path that's known to you, and where you know the expected outcome, right, of what's going to happen if you continue traveling on the path, but there's two other paths that aren't as clear, right? So if you stay with the path that you've known, where things are safe and things are that you know how things are going to work out, okay, that's one path. But then there's some other options. There's some other paths to take. And perhaps it looks a little risky, but here's the thing. Don't be so attached to your agenda that you miss other opportunities, because during this phase, you can investigate something unknown. You can make decisions, that are right in front of you with confidence if you're flexible and brave enough to step in to, something that's dimly lit or a shadow. You're going to stay alert. You're going to stay awake, but you don't know what kind of extraordinary opportunities that may come forward for you on your journey. 7 of Keys, the Ascent. I love, love, love this card, because this card for the state of the contract, it's all about ascension. It's all about that hard work you're both doing. And so it just feels like there's been great effort, great determination by masculine and feminine to apply themselves for assured success, right? There's been risks. They've fallen off the mountain several times. They've held on and were like stuck in the middle several times. But guess what? They are reaching the top. And it took a lot of hard work. It took blood. It took sweat. It took tears. It took, every ounce of energy that they've had. And guess what? It wasn't because of luck or anything external. It was because you both worked hard to apply yourselves to bring you to this place of ascension. So keep your effort strong. Instead of being passed by, you're not going to be passed by. You're not going to get stuck. You're going to climb to the top of this mountain. So the state of the contract, you're both learning. You're both in this energy of ascension into this energy of knowledge and wisdom. You're in this energy of, not only being the teacher, but allowing yourself to be the student. And it is allowing you to rebuild this connection. It is allowing you to focus on things that give you joy. It is also giving way to the birth of new things. And right now, with this birth and this focus on other things, it's like the paths, many different opportunities are awaiting you. Some may be hidden that you're going to have to just find the courage to take the step. Some paths may be dimly lit where you kind of know what's going to go on, but all the paths take courage. And so there is this energy, and we'll find out what path masculine is choosing and what path feminine is choosing when we go into the extended. But either way, the path takes them to their ascension. Okay? If you are a level 3 member, join me on the community tab for the extended portion of this reading. Have a great day, everybody. Don't forget, follow Viking the Chow Chow on Instagram, and follow us at All About Chows on YouTube. And don't forget, King of Shadows 1111, also a great new YouTube channel for divine masculine energies. And if you want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com. Have a wonderful day. Bye.